Hey everybody, Anthony Bowling. I did it again. I got out and ride. I rode my bike again today. Uh, but I got to tell you, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining that I'm struggling, but I am. Uh, but I didn't necessarily want to go out and ride my bike today. I am seeing results, but I didn't. But I went out and I rode 15 miles, and I got it in. And in fact, I rode at a pace that was much faster than what I normally do. And the reason for that is because my who was with me today. Who? That's right. Not Winnie the Pooh or the animals from Whoville, but who? Somebody to whom I voluntarily subject myself to their wisdom and guidance, and I allow them to hold me accountable to my goals. Uh, and that's what I wanted to ask you about today. You know, there's a lot that goes on in the media today about having your big why. Why, right? And no doubt. I mean, there's this guy Simon Sinek. He wrote a book, Start with Why. And it talks about how companies are going from good to great because they understand their why. But you know what? What I have found is that starting with why is just that. It just gets you started. I want to improve my health. I want to live longer. I want to lose weight. That's my big why. But you know what? Yeah, it's not getting me up in the morning. It's not sustaining me. It's not driving me. I find myself fighting with myself to get out and bike, even though I enjoy biking. And every time I do it, I feel good afterwards, right? So I got a big why, but the why isn't sustaining me. And you know what I have found sustains me? Who? I have to find a who, someone else outside of me, someone else to whom I will voluntarily submit myself to their wisdom, their guidance, and and here's the big and allow them to hold me accountable to the goals I've set for myself. That's what happens, you know. You so oftentimes we might say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do what this person says." Whether you call them a coach, a teacher, a friend, but you know what? As soon as they challenge you about your goals, then you say, "I forget about that," right? And it's difficult. It's challenging. Uh, but today, uh, my who, uh, it's a friend of mine. He's in great physical shape. He likes to ride a bike. He rides a racer bike. I can't really keep up with him because he pedals really, really fast. But he accepted the responsibility to encourage me to say, "Hey, man, come on, let's go for a bike ride." And and it may not be the long, picturesque bike ride all over the trails like you want. We're just gonna go down, go into the park, and we're gonna do this 4 mile loop 3 times and get it in. And that's what we did. And quite honestly, I didn't want to do a 3 mile loop, a 4 mile loop. I didn't want to, but I voluntarily submit myself to him, his wisdom, his guidance, And I gave him permission to hold me accountable to my goal, which is to get out here on his bike every day for a ride. And that's what we did. And so I wanted to ask you all today, not about your big why. We all got big whys, right? But instead of what is your big why, talk to me about who, who, who in your life do you voluntarily, right? And by voluntary, we're not talking about you're on the football team and you got to play football because of your scholarship. We're not talking about you in the military and this is your job, they make you do it. No, we're talking about you don't have to do this. You voluntarily submit yourself to someone else's wisdom, their guidance, and you give them permission to hold you accountable to your goals, right? You give them permission to say, hey, man, did you go biking today? That was your goal. Did you get out today? And just go for a bike ride. Well, anyway, everybody, this is Anthony Bowley with the Anthony Bowley Group. I'm still here in the park. So I still got another 3 miles uphill to go to get home today, which is why I jumped out here on this video now. Because when I get home after today, I'm not going to have it in me to talk to you all. So, plus, I wanted to show you all how beautiful it is down here in Southeast DC in Anacostia Park and what we enjoy here, living over here on this side of town. Anyway, I'm Anthony Bowley with the Anthony Bowley Group. And our leverage relationships will save you time, make you money. All the best. Take care. Bye.